Hello everyone, this is Idzox. Welcome back to our Expert Low Ironman Peasant Militia campaign. So, man, I really got pissed off last session. Hopefully you got a good laugh. I mean, this game makes me rage quit like no other game I've ever played. One of our better frontliners got killed in this completely insignificant fight against 7 raiders. But the terrain really sucked. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it much. I'm still pissed off, to be honest with you. I mean, losing a guy like that in an important fight, I can see. But again, a random fight against 7 raiders, I mean, that should never happen. We're about to take this 3-star on Holes contract. Definitely a risky contract. You know, on holds are tough. They're tough to kill clean, especially if there's a lot of them. I mean, I have a way that I can fight them in kind of an organized manner, basically by tanking with shield guys. Excuse me. Okay, this is what I was hoping for. I was hoping there would only be like maybe 3 or 4 instead of 5 or 6. So normally what I would do is get my best tanks and try and separate them a little bit. Like maybe have like 2 or 3 tanks. Each of them tank one guy. And then everybody else just focus fire down the other on holes. And I might do that. I want to see who my best tanks are. What does he got? 20 melee defense? 21. Alright, this guy's actually my best. Let's give him the heater shield. Paranoid dude. He's got 42 melee defense. I think this guy's actually the second best. Nah, I guess it doesn't matter. Let me just see who has more fatigue. I think I'll use this guy because I don't really care about him as much because he's got the club foot. So the guy with the club foot is back in. One of the things I want to try and do, I want to try and take this fight more aggressively than I normally would. Normally I would just use tanks and like a ton of pole arms. But even that is tricky to pull off. If your guys don't have adrenaline, because the unholds, they have that ability where they throw your guy out of the way and then they move to the next guy. So what I was thinking about doing, I want to take my best guys who have the highest attack. Does this guy have adrenaline? He's got adrenaline too, okay. Alright, he's got adrenaline. So we can give these 3 guys maybe I can give somebody in the front who has a lot of fatigue. Although that would have been the guy that got killed. Give this guy this. He's only got 59 attack. These speedums actually do pretty good damage against them. So I'm going to tank with maybe these 3 guys. I don't want to use any spears in this fight. They just don't do any damage. Let's see what else we got here. So I think what I want to try is just having all these guys double grip. So we can tank with these 3 guys. Let me give this axe to somebody. This guy can take the axe. Maybe we could give the mace to somebody else. Somebody who has adrenaline. Alright, you know what? Let's tank with him. This guy's got good attack. I mean, you know, good for us, not amazing. I wanted to give somebody the war brand, but we don't really have anybody that has enough. This guy, maybe? You know, I've never done this before, so this could easily blow up in my face. I do have a couple nets, that's good. 54, 63, take the axe. You know what? I want to check the armor and the guys in the front. Might as well put these guys into the front for this fight. Would have been nice to fight those raiders, but they're going to get to them first. I have no idea what that event does. Hey, I forgot to give this guy a helmet. Damn it. Alright, would have been nice if I had a shield guy over here who could come in and tank this guy, but I don't. I don't want to fight them anywhere where there's higher ground. It makes the fight really, really annoying. Alright, this guy's not going to be able to do much this fight. Maybe I'll move this guy down here. I'll move him over here. This guy's turn... I guess I messed up. Okay, that's good. You know, I didn't want to have 3 of them next to each other like this. This is not what I wanted. But it's what we have. I gotta be very careful with this guy. Managed to get in our bannerman. You go there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to net these guys because the fight is already not going the way that we wanted it to go. Right, your job is to try and tank this guy. 90%. Okay, that's good. I'm trying to think. If I adrenaline with him... You know what? I'm not going to adrenaline because he's in a net. Okay, that was good. I'm not going to adrenaline because of the net. Alright, good. He's fleeing. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. You wait. Good. Okay. He's wavering, huh? Can't get him in there. I like how this is going, though, I have to say. You know, I've never done this before, but I do like how it's going. Okay, good. Alright, I will adrenaline with him, just because of this guy is right here. Alright, good. Alright, we'll just leave him here. You can adrenaline. Okay, not gonna adrenaline. Adrenaline. It's breaking, huh? Alright, I'll adrenaline with him. Adrenaline. Good. 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 Not good. Good. All right. Probably not going to end up doing anything with this guy. Not going to go in with him yet. My guys are completely out of position. See if he can tank one more turn. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to get in now. So adrenaline is nice because it allows you to move out of the way with your polearm guys. I think we're going to adrenaline with him. Adrenaline with him. This guy's breaking. What is his attack right now? 53? Ah, it's tempting. I mean, he could do... Well, he's not going to have enough stamina to swing it anyways, so... You get in there with the war brand. Yeah, those war brands are doing nice damage. That was great. I think we only took one injury off of that. That actually worked out better than how I normally do it, so I think I'm going to try that from now on. Have a few guys tank and then just have a bunch of other guys just do DPS. Alright, here's our new guy, who's really, really good. He's going to need stam. Going to need a little bit of resolve. I'm going to give him HP for now. Trying to think of how much I really want to level his melee skill. He doesn't have a ton of fatigue. I mean, he's definitely going to be a frontliner, so I'm just going to give him Shield Expert. Wow, this guy needs HP bad. Okay, 73. You know, I do want to give more guys quick hands. We're kind of getting later into the campaign where you need to have just damage. Just having a bunch of guys with pole arms isn't really... It's not really ideal at some point. But... Let me just think. He's level 6, so next level we're going to take Nimble. I'm going to give him fast adaptation just because I wanted to give more people fast adaptation. It's just... It's kind of tough to know when to take it. You know? Alright, so let's go back to what we were doing before. This guy... I think he had this shield. He had a shield. Spear. This guy had a flail and an axe. I mean, you can see how nice those man-splitters are. That's why I didn't want to get rid of them. You know, they're going to be really helpful when we fight orcs. I think this guy was in the back with a speed him. He was in the back too, actually. Right, Ray. This guy was in the back. That's our new guy who's good. Alright, Falk was in the front. Falk is very unimpressive. We only have one more polearm, so one of these guys must have been a frontliner. I don't think so. No, we got these hooked bills. Never mind. All right, you take that. Guys in the front don't have enough resolve. Alright, what is this guy's injury? Crushed finger? Alright, that's not the end of the world. You know, I'm sorry that, you know, I'm taking a lot of time in formation. Like I recommended in other videos, I think you should just speed the video up. Like 1.5, maybe even 2x. I do speak slow enough that you can get away with 2x. Just think, didn't we have one more guy with a boar spear? Yeah, this guy took a boar spear. Alright, so there's nothing really else to do here. We could try and go south. I want to, you know, I want to start getting more aggressive in terms of taking locations. So I think what I'm going to do is head back here, sell this stuff. Hopefully there's another contract we can take, and then we can probably get drill sergeant. Okay, good. All right. Fishermen, I mean, we could try and roll on them. They're not really great backgrounds, but you never know. I mean, you get a guy with 3 stars, he doesn't need to be a great background. All right, let's sell this. I'm not going to use this. You know, I'm tempted to sell these. I mean, you can make nice items from them, but I just can't stand just how much space they take up in the inventory, you know? We got 4,400. So I'm just trying to think. If I took the contract for Modorf, I could go to Camfest and then kind of work our way up here and then go to Modorf. Oh, I forgot we took the Follow the Tracks mission. So I'm going to take Drill Sergeant now. We have enough money. We really need it with the 16-man roster. Our guys are leveling a lot slower. What is this? Okay, Ambition. I mean, what is this event, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frickin' 6 injuries we just took? To get a signet ring and 125 crowns? Well, we gotta be careful because Raiders have Executioner. So it may not seem like a big deal, but I mean, we should be fine. We just got to be careful. All right, good. If you see what I did, I took them when I was in the plains. They were in the forest, but I was in the plains. And boom, we don't have to endure another forest fight. This guy's got a long axe. That would be a great pickup for us. Long axe dude on the high ground. I want to see if one of these shield guys can tie up that marksman. Okay, he's not really that dangerous. I don't think they're going to take the high ground on me. I'm going to adrenaline just so we can take the high ground. You can go there. You can go there. Alright, leader. This guy's very dangerous. Looks like he's got a 150 helm with I'm not sure what that armor is. I'm not sure if this this cream-colored thing is part of the helmet or the armor. The armor looks like a 90. So I think it's a 90, but I'm not really sure. Alright, we could attack this guy with adrenaline here. He doesn't have shield wall up. Do the same thing with him. He's not going to be able to do it. .36 melee defense. I mean, it'd be nice to pin this guy here. I don't want everybody to rush over here. 14, 13, 7. Alright, I think I'm going to do it, though. Okay, good. Alright, beautiful. Okay, good. That's what we wanted. This guy's probably going to go here or maybe here. So I just want to try and protect them. Protect this guy. Okay, we need you to help out over here. Oh man, this guy's only got 35 stam. I didn't notice that. Alright, he's not going to be able to attack me from behind the tree, so it's worth it. Alright, I mean, those guys are stammed out, but they did their job. So we just got to worry about this guy now. I mean, he's wicked, wicked dangerous. So, does this guy have shield mastery? I don't think he does. Falk? He does, okay. Just gonna wait with him. I'd like to get that 150 helm, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to kill these other guys first and see. I want to see how much we can break this guy's morale by killing his comrades. What is his chance to hit? 44. So he's definitely going to hit at some point. All right, good. One of you up, you're done. Alright, good. I think we got that helmet. I don't think I've ever used this ability one time. Be nice if I could get this guy over here and then bump him. Make it a lot easier to farm him. Okay, you can't take too many more of those. I want to try and get surround bonuses before we attack this guy. Maybe we can bring this guy down here. Next turn he can try and push him off. Alright, well, he's still steady, so I don't think we have any more nets anymore either. Hagen has got a net. You know, I meant to buy more nets at town. I forgot to do it. Where's Hagen? Move this guy in a position for after we bump him, and this guy too. You know what? This guy has frickin' Executioner, and all my guys have those stupid injuries. 8%. Where's the guy with the net? Hagen, I think that's him. Yeah, okay, Hagen. So we can net him this turn. Okay. All right, good. Finally. You get in there. Okay, good. Can go there. I'm thinking maybe we can just try and save the net now. Nah, you know what? Try not to be so cheap. $31. Okay, we got him. Alright. Okay, we got the 150. Maybe that was his 110. Okay, I thought the 90s and 110s kind of look the same. We got the axe, that's great. We can sell this for good money. So that was great. $150, the clean 150 is one of my favorite helms. So we can give that to our tank guy. Take a 110. Right, we can repair all this stuff. Alright, what are we doing with this guy? This guy has Backstabber. I think... Yeah, you know, I do want to give more guys Student. Just because it's going to be so much harder to level them. That was another thing I wanted to do. I keep forgetting that. Alright, 480 crowns. We can take this one now. See, how much food do we have? 4 days, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this contract, and then I'm gonna head west to the Citadel. That's going to give us an opportunity to repair some of that stuff that we just got. And then I'm going to sell it here. Alright, barely made it in time. Alright, he's slow, so he's probably dumb. So that kind of sucks. I might take a look at him anyways. Let's see if they have anything good here. We haven't really had any good weapons in this Citadel. It's disappointing. Okay, I'll take these grains. Alright, so I'm going to sell this, 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 and this now. The slow farmhand. I think I'm just going to pass on him. You know, we need to really get better pole arms. And usually I do that in the Citadel, but we haven't really had an opportunity to get anything. Alright, I would think we got to be close to this at this point. You know, I was just thinking and I forgot. Oh, I should check how much renown I have, because I knew that this ambition was coming up. So, good chance we're already there. Yeah, we're really close. Alright, so there's an on-hold contract here. What is this? Some huts and buildings. It's good. I mean, there's another place that we can get contracts around here in this area. It's good to know that that's there. I mean, I would have thought we would have found something over here. Haven't found anything. Alright, armored Widergangers. Should be an easy fight. You know, our company's actually getting pretty strong. And you figure none of our guys have nimble, and a lot of them have really crappy attack, and they're pretty low level. So that's saying a lot. Did almost no damage because this guy has Battle Forged. Right. Alright, we might actually get that kettle hat. That'd be nice. Alright, 140? Nice, dude. That's a beautiful 140 right there. That's the clean version of a 140. Requires less stam than this 140. This is great. We got a lot of nice 140s now. I want to give him more resolve, just not right now. Alright, he's only got 70 HP. I'm going to try and be a little bit greedy with him. So we didn't get much for that fight, but I mean, I was expecting to find more than we did. We only found one location. I mean, really? Nothing? I can't believe there's nothing. There's nothing anywhere. Just wasting our money just walking around in the wilderness. Nothing to be found anywhere. Come on. Okay, game. Just nothing. Nothing to be found. We uncovered all of that in the map. We found one stupid location with some crappy Widerganger fight. And I wasted all that money and all that food. No random fights, nothing. Seafeld. It's the same crappy contract I had last time. Alright, I'm going to go to junk holes. It's right here. Hopefully we can get something, a contract, something. I'm going to have to vacate this area of the map soon because there's not much here. Okay, can do that. Grab some food. Let's get cheap medical supplies here. All right. So we'll tank with these three guys. This guy has a lot of stam. We'll give him a war brand. Take a sword. This guy. Take the man-splitter. Take a man-splitter. Take a oh, we got the barbarian mace too. Check everybody's armor. was hoping they would follow me, but they're not going to. Just so I could take them somewhere other than the forest. I don't want to fight them in the forest. I certainly don't want to fight them on the hills. Come on. Damn it. Come on, dude, you're doing well. You're doing well. All right, I think we're not in the forest. Good. Keep having my shield guys all in one part of the formation, and it's really screwing me. You know, I can't just send him out there because if they all go after him, he's going to get killed. Maybe I'll move him, like, over here. Okay, that worked. That worked. That was good. We don't have anybody to tank this guy. I'm not sure that we really have enough DPS. Well, maybe we do. See how this guy doesn't have adrenaline? So if I move him in there, he's going to get right next to him. But we need to do damage. These guys just keep missing. make sure we can kill somebody. Actually, he can go in and tank him now. Nice kill, dude. Beautiful. Doesn't have adrenaline, but this guy's wounded pretty bad. Probably adrenaline with him. Get over there and adrenaline. Right, you can tank him. Even these guys who are tanking are doing decent damage. Blocked a mace guy. Right, I think this guy's almost dead too. I'm gonna leave him there. Yeah, I knew I blocked that guy by accident. Right, so it looks like this guy's almost gone here. Good. Wait with you. One turn. I'll just wait. Okay, get over there in adrenaline. Look at those things just doing tons of damage. Yeah, I think we found a better way to fight on holes. That's good. See that? Still learning after all these years. Adrenaline just so key in just breaking the enemy's morale. So key. Alright, well that was good. We needed a contract there to get some money. This guy leveled again. This guy's really good. Alright, you take student now. It's the only thing that's kind of a pain in the butt. All the inventory management in this game. If you really want to play this game at a high level, you have to do this pretty much every fight. Just definitely gets tedious. Yeah, these man-splitters have been great, though. Right, give me my axe back. And you got a flail. Alright, that looks pretty close. Everybody's got a weapon, right? It's a really good price on medical supplies. Alright, I mean, there's nothing wrong with just stocking up on stuff and heading back to the city. We're going to have to go to another part of the map. I mean, we cleared most of the camps over here, so there's not even a lot of random fights anymore. Okay, so we're probably not going to do that. 2 days to the southeast. Okay. Let's sell some stuff here. Alright, we got 3 of these now, so we can actually get that bone plating, which is good. Let's scoop up these nets while we're here. Yeah, maybe I should grab the falcon. I didn't want to dip into our money that much, though. Still have to get food. You know, I'd like to get the falcon, but we're not going to be able to do it right now. I'm not going to take that because we've cleared too much of this part of the map now. We could actually take that caravan mission. 780, it would take us to a different part of the map. I think we could probably do worse than that at this point. Really disappointing not finding hardly any locations. I mean, I uncovered all of this. We didn't find anything. I was going to say, one of the things that sucks about taking a caravan mission when your guys are pretty strong like we are now is the enemy troops just don't fight you, okay? I mean, orcs are stupid, so that's probably why they're fighting us here. But, you know, like rational creatures like brigands, nomads, a lot of them are not going to fight you, so it kind of makes the caravan mission more of a waste of time. Just kind of want to rotate people up a little bit, because that's where the berserkers are. I like being 2 or 3 tiles away from orcs, as long as your party is reasonably strong. Okay, these idiots are getting in there, which is actually going to just embolden them. So that's annoying. Like, it's like they never do anything unless you don't want them to do something. That's when they do stuff. I mean, that axe is just devastating. Look at that. This idiot blocking us. You moron. Who is hurt? This guy's hurt, and this guy's hurt. I want to wait for this guy to get in. Good. I didn't even see this guy until now. Completely just didn't see him. This guy's really good. We don't want him to die. Move you down here. You know, this fight illustrates why swords are so good. I mean, they're just... These swords are doing a lot of damage against these guys. You know, plus you get the 10% chance to hit. Okay, this guy's almost dead. He got the kill. Idiot. Gave him confident. There we go. Now you die too. Alright, we gotta get out with Reinhold. Good, give him confident too. Is that the 2 caravan hands he killed? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you know why he just hit? Because he's confident. That's why he hit. Because those idiots let him get confident. See if this guy can chase him down or not. No, he's stamped out. I mean, the fact that we took a fight was great for a caravan mission. Just gives you that extra money. You know, because at this stage of the game, I want to take fights on caravan missions. See this guy, B question mark? This is exactly what I was talking about, 1-1. So he's level 5 now with... Actually, he's got 12 melee defense. That's better than I thought. His attack is just atrocious. I'm going to give him fast adaptation. Alright, this guy needs resolve. 39 resolve over here. Alright, I'm going to give him quick hands now. Let's give him one of these maces. Alright. Probably got to get this guy out for this fight. I don't know if they're going to attack us. I think there's a good chance that they may. This guy's got a 110. All right, 11. Perfect. Okay. I don't know. I guess I was wrong. I didn't think that the AI would initiate these fights. I mean, I'm happy that they're doing it. This guy does have a crossbow, and it's daytime, so that's... And he has the high ground. So that's very, very dangerous. Some of our guys don't have a lot of HP. So we don't really have time to mess around. What is this guy got a crossbow too? You know, it's a tricky fight because it's daytime, and I think two of them have crossbows. Yeah, this guy's got one too. And you know, the terrain is tricky. I mean, this gap in this terrain sucks. Hey. I want to just try and have everybody behind a kite shield. One sec. All right. Crap. Wasn't thinking. All right, that's good. We got to try and tie these guys up as quickly as possible. Can wait. 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 This terrain really sucks. I mean, it would actually be good for us if they didn't have the guys with the crossbows. Because we could just put our polearm guys over here and then just whack away. Is this guy a thug raider? That was a nice kill. Wait. I mean, we've gotten lucky so far. These guys haven't hit anything. This guy, I think, can hit this guy in this shield. I think. Yeah, see, we can't attack him. I'm just going to move everybody up because, you know, I was tempted to go down here, but then these guys are going to get the high ground on them. And that's just a nightmare. Now we're starting to break them. Okay, yeah, so he can attack him. See, with adrenaline, you can do this nice hit and run tactic with pole arms. Very, very, very useful. Alright, I am going to wait with these guys, though, until we get a shield guy in front of them. I think that was the guy that I said I'm going to be greedy with. So if he gets hit again, he's probably going to die. Yep. 4 HP. Is he bleeding? No. Alright, well, at least he didn't die. I mean... Wait. Looks like we can maybe finally tie these guys up now. Good. What does this guy have for melee defense? 13. He should be fine over here. Really? You can't hit him from there? How come you can't hit that guy? I think that's a 110 he's got. It's worth trying to grab that. This guy has a 90. I'm not going to bother with the 90.
he's done. Yep, I was ready at a 110. Alright, I mean, this has been a great caravan mission so far. I wish all caravan missions were like this. Two crossbows, too. Unfortunately, one of our best guys got banged up. What happened to our regular banner guy? Oh, never mind. Yeah, here's our banner man. Okay, so he was supposed to be our regular banner man. I think he got injured. I think that's what happened, and then I just forgot to give it back to the other guy. I'm going to give him student, I think. Maybe we should give him fortified mind first. This guy's only got 71 HP. I guess we'll level this guy now. I mean, all this way, you know? I should have known. About 2 days. That's like 3 to 4. According to Battle Brothers nomenclature. Okay, that's an easy one. Okay, that's another good one. Good price on that. Not sure where we would sell it though. Wow, 26 for grains? I don't know that I've ever seen grains that cheap before. Let's see what's around here. There's something over here. There's another town over here. think I'll probably take that Brigands contract next time. So I'm going to stop for now. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.